Welcome guys, welcome back to a brand new video, and today we're doing something a little different. In the hockey community, Johhny Gaudreau and his brother have passed away. Johhny Gaudreau does hold a little part in my heart because he was the first player I ever collected. I started collecting in 2011 that they drafted this small kid at 104. When Gaudreau's rookie came out, he played one of the last few games of the NHL season. 2014, they weren't collecting Draisaitl because Draisaitl was new, and everybody wanted Ekblad because he was the top defenseman. But Johhny Gaudreau was in the top three most collected players, and people were group breaking to get Johhny Gaudreau. So I used to have a big collection of him. He was the first player I started collecting. I went to Calgary card shows. They had Gaudreau because he was one of the top players in that year's crop. They had Ekblad. Sam Reinhart was going back to the CHL. Ekblad was the most collected. Draisaitl, his young gun. They didn't know how Draisaitl was going to pan out. His young gun was $25 to $30. His canvas, I think, was like $30 at the time. But everybody wanted Johhny Gaudreau in 2014. So we're just going to show off a few Johhny Gaudreau cards I have that I really enjoy, that I collected and still have in the collection. I sold a lot of Johhny Gaudreau when he got traded from the Flames many years ago. But 9 years with the Flames, here's some cards. So first, we got the Corbin Knight Johhny Gaudreau. I remember everybody said that Corbin Knight, the center that's going to change the franchise. Well, you can see how that went right now. But I did buy this card. I think it was like $20. That was a big card. I remember SPX coming out and people were going crazy for Johhny Gaudreau stuff in SPX. 2014, 10 years ago, it was a decade. It was a weird time. It was totally different collecting cards 10 years ago. There it is. Next one, I really enjoy this. This is a Johhny Gaudreau Rookie Gems. This is an orange. This was one of the harder ones to get when Black Diamond was actually a set. You could buy boxes. I believe they were $80 at the time, and that was hobby. So there is the orange that was exclusive to, I believe, the top pack. You got an extra pack, and all three cards were orange. At one time, this card was worth $50. I don't know if it's worth $50 anymore, but it was one of those cards that I really enjoyed. I really like the look of that card. It was always in the one touch. It's been in the one touch since I bought it, probably 2014, 2015 year. Another card I really enjoy is the Johhny Gaudreau Tim Hortons Franchise Forces. Not the biggest card. I just like the look of this card. Kind of has that thicker card stock. Cool that it kind of doesn't have 3D, but it does have 3D. I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but this comes out and part of his body looks like it's skating towards you. Into some of the better stuff, we got Johhny Gaudreau Rookie Autograph. This is when his autograph was decent, when he actually spelled Johhny Gaudreau. Now I think it was just a G and an H. But there is Johhny Gaudreau, Premier Level 2. This is out at $3.99. I was going after some of the better Johhny Gaudreau autographs. Every product, there was so many Johhny Gaudreau because everybody was chasing him. And a lot of his autographs were pretty sloppy. But I do enjoy his rookie autographs. And you can see that he actually put some time into some of these autographs. This one is out of $2.25. This is Rookie Premieres, and I probably did pay close to $80 or maybe even traded for this around $80 at the day because Johhny Gaudreau stuff was hot. So there is his Rookie Premieres out of $2.25. I like the look of that. Another decent autograph. You can actually see it says Johhny Gaudreau. One of my favorite cards that he had and even has out was a hard sign. This is from Obsidian Script. You can see how his autograph changed. This is his second year card from 2015-16. First, he inscribed first hat trick. There it is, 12-22 of 14. I really enjoyed this card. I was looking for a clean autograph, but he kind of signed all the same. Johhny Gaudreau. You can see the G and the H and then the G and the squiggle. But first NHL hat trick, he inscribed it. I do enjoy this card a lot. Very hard to find nowadays. Back then, it was harder, but at least you had options. One of my favorite cards in my collection of Johhny Gaudreau is the buyback. This was inserted in Fleer Ultra. Did not say rookie on it, but this was just like an add-in afterwards. This photo is from the last few NHL games, signed 53. He only did one card that I know of that he signed 53, and this is it. It's crazy that this was a rookie card. Nobody knew it because there was no rookie symbol on it. And there is the buyback COA. Out of 125, I've owned 3, 4, 5 of these at the time. I owned an 8.5. I owned a few raw. He signed probably so many hard signed. This is probably one of the worst Johhny Gaudreau autographs you can find. But I do enjoy that card because it is 53 and he was 13 the next season. Of course, you cannot forget Johhny Gaudreau and his PSA 10 Young Gun. I always try to find every flame in a PSA 10. Almost every Calgary Flames Young Gun PSA 10 from the last about 5-6 years. So there is his Young Gun. 2 more cards left. And we got Johhny Gaudreau's Future Watch. One of the craziest autographs. Some are so cool and some are like this. Probably the first 100 he did his full Johhny Gaudreau, and then after it was just scribbles. I've owned a few Johhny Gaudreau Future Watches. This is the one that my buddy actually pulled. We did a trade back in 2000, and I believe it was 15. It was 6 months after this product came out. So 14, 15 SPA, when SPA was, I think, was $100 a box, $99 a box. And this card was, I believe, 60 or 80. Leon Draisaitl was like 50 to 70. Ekblad was in the close to 100. So, again, how times have changed since 2014-15. Now, boxes are $200, $300, $400. And the last card is not my most favorite, but it's crazy patches. Out of 49, Corbin Knight, Johhny Gaudreau, rookie materials, 7 out of 49, and 4 colored materials. Pretty crazy. I did a trade on this card. Everybody thought Corbin Knight was going to be crazy. They thought he was going to be a draft steal, and Gaudreau and Corbin Knight and Monahan at the time. There was a few other players that they thought they were going to do absolutely amazing. They're going to bring a Stanley Cup. Well, sadly, it never happened. I'm a big fan of this card. I don't love it. I've been offered a bunch of money for it a lot because 4-colored patches are really hard to get because you don't really see a lot of them are like 2-colored and 3-colored, or they're 1-colored and 3-colored, or even some of them are 2-colored each. But the problem is this is an event worn, so it doesn't go for game worn, but it is event worn memorabilia. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Don't forget to share. There is our Sunday video. It's sad, but Gaudreau will live in everybody's hearts for a long time. Thanks again, guys. Have a good day. Have a good night. I am the Card Collector, and you'll see me Tuesday with a brand new video.